Coming at you with another reaction video. And today we're going to talk about, there's a self-proclaimed witch who's telling us all about these young Jezebels who out here casting spells to entrap men who no longer want them. Or they pregnant by they got the bride pregnant and the bitch is holding on to them, putting all this black magic on them, all this hexing and spells and sex magic and blood magic and death magic and chaos magic and confusion magic. There's so much fucking dark magic out there. All you gotta do is type that shit into YouTube and it'd be a million videos on this shit. And trust and believe, I've studied this shit. They going to getting these dick candles, pussy candles, candles that's shaped like a man, candles that's shaped, these figure candles. I was supposed to have been there to teaching them candles and stuff, but right now I need to be focusing on some real topics to help our divine masculines and our divine feminines come together and get their damn mind right and get out of this damn matrix, all this programming, because they too busy want to listen to fucking secular music, watching TV, watching all this bullshit. What's that show called? P-Valley. I literally can't stand that freaking movie, that show. Cause it's nasty. Like, who wants to see men doing all that shit? Ugh. I don't care what people into, but I don't want to see that shit.
Purity is appealing to guys, meaning again that you didn't hop in and out of bed with everybody. Innocence also means that you haven't been jaded by the world. It's a beautiful thing. It means that you haven't been through a bunch of relationships that left you feeling dark. It means that you don't have a lot of that baggage that you pull from a bad relationship back into the next one. It means that you had less hurt, less pain, less crying, less stress navigating the ups and downs of life because you're younger and you just haven't been through that.
And then when you are not having sex with so many different dudes, now you ain't got all them damn soul ties and sexual contracts. These people be attaching themselves to you because you got some money, you look good, you got some influence. You got some good sex. They doing this stuff on purpose so that they could keep your ass trapped and bound to them. And then you be so confused because you don't know how to protect yourself. You don't know how to get yourself out of that shit because you can't control your freaking urges, your sexual urges. Now that I done got older, I can go a whole year, 6 months and not even think about a motherfucker touching me. I'm cool. Because first of all, sex is sacred. And it's supposed to be between a man and a woman that is married. You motherfuckers out here with the wrong, out here doing the wrong shit the wrong way. And whoever said that it was okay to be single and be out here and I'm going to do what I want because I'm single. Bitch, that does not give you the authority to go out here and just fucking suck whoever the fuck you want because you say you single. Single people supposed to be the ones that's most close to God and that's most close to healing and that's most close to being pure. Because you're not married. You ain't supposed to be having no damn sex.
I tell you men all the time, you don't want to deal with a woman who has been taken down through there by someone else. A woman who has been broken by other men already is no good for you. A woman who you have to earn her trust. I'm not going to earn nobody's trust.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the atmosphere. Welcome to the atmosphere. The only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. VOA.
A really good guy will want to spare you some of that stuff. He'll want to come into your life and create something for you, stability and financial and otherwise. And, he'll want to protect you and he'll want to provide for you. So you don't have to go through a lot of the stuff that some modern women do go through in those 20s. That's awful and painful and horrible. So they're trying to get you before all of that. What is bad about that? That seems like a perfectly reasonable human instinct, male instinct.
What is so bad about wanting a woman who's young enough where she still feels feminine, she still feels strong?
Watch this motherfucker now. Hold on. Y'all know I pay attention to the shit that don't nobody else pay attention to. He talking about these young men, women that easily to be influenced, easily to be manipulated, easily to be controlled, easily. They ain't been through shit, so they're not expecting to be hurt. They're not expecting to be controlled. They're not expected to come in contact with a narcissist. Half of them might not even know it. They don't even know what narcissism is. They don't know what abuse is, because they're so young and they're so new. Their minds are fresh. I don't agree with everything he's talking about, y'all.
She's still invigorated by the prospects of life. She hasn't gone.
I actually would want a man and want a woman who done been through some shit before I get with him. Be done healed and been and went through some shit and healed. So now you can be an example and set an example for your kids. You got something you could learn from, and you could actually teach the next person. If you ain't been through nothing, how you gonna teach a motherfucker something? You ain't been through nothing. Fuck out of here.
Down through there with all these multiple divorces. Man,
He sound like he want to control a woman.
all these kids, and all these different men, and all these struggles, and all these bad relationships, and all these bad breakups, and all of these things, and all of these.
Now, that is what you need to pay attention for, too. You don't want to get with no dude that got no damn 15, 16 kids, 8 baby moms. You don't want to get with a bitch that got 18 kids, 10 baby daddies. Now, that's some toxic ass shit right there. Get with a woman that got 1 or 2 kids. Her kids are probably adults now. They're grown. She done had plenty time to heal. You don't want to get with no motherfucker that's coming in the gate with a fresh baby mama and 2 little kids, 5 grown kids. First of all, that motherfucker got a sexual addiction. That person thinks sex is love, because why you having all these babies and you ain't even married?
These one night stands and all of these nights at the club and all of this liquor and all this meat in her gut and all of these different things. What is so bad about a man wanting a woman simply before she's gone through hell? Why I gotta take the woman after she's gone through hell? Why I can't have a woman before she goes through hell? If I'm not gonna put her through hell, why I want to deal with the woman who's already gone through hell from somebody else? I'm
like, well, where's she at? Where's the woman that ain't been through nothing, that ain't a child, or young enough to not have her mind completely molded into being an adult mindset? Where's she at?
I'm not gonna dog her out. Why I want to deal with a woman that's already been dogged out by someone else?
Get to the good part, please.
If I'm not gonna treat her bad, why I want to deal with a woman who's already been treated bad by someone else? If I'm not gonna... The Jezebel spirit is running.
Thank you, because he irritated me with this bull crap.
It's all over the place, man. But men are too busy being inebriated with alcohol.
Okay, that's a good point.
Inebriated with some type of substance that you shouldn't be putting in your body. Guys are using psychotropics for like candy. Men are not aware of what's going on around them because of your inability or your lack of desire to be spiritually astute. You hear this woman say, some invisible God. You got many men who believe the same way. See, if you believe that there is some invisible God that you shouldn't pay attention to, then you are going to be caught up in the same energy that these women are caught up in. I don't worry about a woman's Jezebel spirit. I don't worry about what a witch can cast on me. I don't worry about none of that, because I stay within the spiritual essence of who I am as a man, and I do not deny and I do not avoid the energy of the woman. If that woman's energy is not conditioned with mine, if it doesn't coincide with mine, if it doesn't mesh with mine, if it doesn't blend with mine, if it doesn't grasp onto mine like a magnet, and she follows suit, she's gone.
Send her sin, drag him into hell. May he pay for what it is that he did to her. Even if you just made a simple mistake, you know what I'm saying? You can talk off to that. When you out here dating these women, you need to ask them what the they believe in. I don't care. Just because she a Christian do not mean that she is not playing around with her witch friends in blood magic, the power of blood. Do you understand? Black women don't believe that motherfucker Jesus Christ. We know what our blood do. We have always known.
I believe in the blood of Jesus Christ, bitch. Excuse me. Yeah, women, we are powerful in our bodies, and I done studied voodoo. I done studied this shit, these rituals and stuff like that. Trust me, I was super close to wanting to cast some shit on a motherfucker that had me fucked up, but I had to give it to God. And God told me, he was like, it's not even worth putting a spell on this person. Because why would you want to be bound to somebody that's beating your ass? Why do you want to be bound to somebody that's cheating on you? Why do you want to be bound to somebody that every time he leave your house, he go to another bitch house? He throwing your pH balance off because he can't keep his dick in his pants.
I'm telling you, black men, watch who you with. Almost every black woman knows that if she want a man to put blood in his mouth, spaghetti, put that shit in his mouth, in tea, whatever, they out here doing it.
When a woman is sick with her flowers, meaning her time of the month, she shall be set.
And this is actually in the Bible, though. Like, women ain't even supposed to be in church when they on their period. A man is not even supposed to be sleeping next to a woman when she on her period. I don't even like to keep my period shit. Like, say I take my tampon out or whatnot. Sorry, there's a TMI. But I like to wrap that shit up and take that shit all the way out the fucking house. Or flush it or whatever the fuck. Because I don't want nobody getting a hold of my blood and doing some shit on me, getting a hold of my hair. That's why you have to be careful. Your nail clippings, your panties, the coochie juice in your panties they using to do spells. All kind of shit. These bitches that swallowing cum, that's a sex ritual. That's sex magic when you swallowing a man cum, because now you got his DNA inside your body. Not for the purpose of having a child. You got him inside of your body so you keep his ass stuck. You don't swallow a man cum. That's some nasty shit.
7 days. And on the 8th day, she shall go through a series of events and she shall be clean. A woman who is in that time of month shouldn't be cooking for you. A woman who is in the time of that month shouldn't be being intimate with you. A woman who is doing that time of month shouldn't be doing anything with you. She should be separated. That is how you avoid it. But you men are too concerned about, well, I don't want to worship no God. I just want to be out here and be a scumball, or sleazebag, or a dirty type of bro. I don't want to do that. Okay, well, keep getting caught up then, fool.
That part.
That is your choice to keep getting caught up.
And I'm watching them black men. Y'all better watch out for yourselves and start getting y'all life right. Quit playing with these women out here. They sinking there. All y'all asses either locked up. Y'all is some shit out here. The future of the black men, these young black men, it's not looking good. Like, y'all need to get into y'all wisdom, into y'all own knowledge. Find out who you are. Find out who your ancestors are. Y'all out here fighting against shit y'all don't even know y'all fighting against. Like, this shit powerful as hell. Watch yourselves. Watch who y'all date. Check your motherfucking food. Check your teeth. Check your motherfucking toothbrush. Don't let no motherfucking body get no hurt. Hey, y'all better protect yourselves. That's as much as I can tell you without, going into other shit.
Now, I'm going to be perfectly honest with y'all, man. You may listen to this and say, that woman just talking crazy. Woman just talking crazy. Let me tell y'all something. Sometimes God uses your enemy as a footstool to put you where you need to be. And I want to remind y'all of one thing that this woman said that we skipped over. Stop lying to these women. Live the life you want to live. If you mislead someone into a circumstance that they don't want to be in, and you leave them there for their own personal gain, you deserve whatever befalls you. So if you lead a woman down that path, and she puts some type of curse or spell on you, fool, you deserve that. It's the same.
No, nobody deserved to be having no curse or no hex put on them. I don't agree with that. But come on, guys. This bullshit y'all be on.
And you buy into that only to find out she's not that way. See, as a man, you have to stop hating women so much that you can't be honest about the damage that men do. You can't say that, oh, well, all women deserve this or all women deserve that. No, you have to deal with everybody on an individual basis, but you have to be honest. And you have to know the signs. And when you see the signs, you cannot tell yourself, well, it don't necessarily mean that, when you know it does. See, we, as alpha men, we don't look out in the world and say, say, well, it's us against them. No. When you say it's us against them, that means you look at women as competition. As a man, you should never view women as your competition. Competing with you for what? We ain't competing in the bed. Why? Because it's her job to please me there. If I'm the most alpha version of myself and I'm bringing all of the energy to the table and all of the quality things to her life that I bring, all she can do is use that as a time to show me her appreciation. And this is how you men must view it. Yes, you must detach yourself from the mindset that it is your job to get as many women as you can. There are men who do that. Let them do that. We're not even talking about...
Right. If you with a man, don't force yourself to be with that motherfucker, because if he cheating and he's got to deal with himself. He got to take that up with God, because you trying to fight this man, do magic on this man, bind this man, tie him to you, and having all these soul contracts and shit because you don't want to let that man be with somebody else. Let that motherfucker go. If he want to be a hoe, let that motherfucker go.
Those men, we don't care what they do. If you want to be a man who wants to get as many women as you can and have as much intimate pleasure as you can, go and do that. But understand that there will be consequences, repercussions.
That part.
There will be consequences. There is no man who lives that life who doesn't get drunk, or who doesn't get high, or who doesn't indulge in other things outside of just intimacy with women. There is none. Because a man who lives that life, if you avoid substances, you will not be inebriated, and it will be much harder for forces of evil to overtake your life.
That part.
If you are not in your proper hand space, your proper energy space, your proper spiritual space, the forces of evil can overtake you and have you doing all types of things. You are the most easily influenced man on the planet when you are not in control of your faculties. Be in control of your faculties, my brothers. That's all I'm saying to you. You must be in control of your faculties. That, matter of fact, we'll jump that to number one. You must be in control of your faculties. You must be in control of your faculties. Avoid the idea that you need to be high or drunk or pleased or something else in order to be your best version. In order to be your best version, you know what you need to be? You need to be at peace.
That part.
Always seek peace. It is a very feminine mindset to believe that you need someone else to be your peace. Your peace is within. Stop being lazy. Stop being sorry. Stop being a sucker. Stop being a beta male and dig within yourself and pull out your peace. Pull it out, man. It's not hard to do. Here's what you men must understand. When you're a little boy,
yeah, if you ain't got the self-control to resist a woman, you got issues, bro. You got seriously deep childhood issues, and women too. To not be in control of your own body. If you don't know how to tell a man no, you need to heal. I wish a motherfucker would. I don't give a fuck if you my baby daddy, boyfriend, whoever the fuck. Even if you was my husband, if I don't want to fuck you, I don't want to fuck. Period. This is not your body. This is God's body. Period. It's my body. This is my body.
women love you to death. Oh, he's so cute. You get a little bit older, that's my little boyfriend right there. You get a little bit older, he's gonna be a heartbreaker. Then you hit that point.
That part. Stop telling these kids this bullshit when they're kids, because you're programming them to be little pimps, players, and hoes and thoughts. She gonna have all the boys. Yeah, she gonna have all the boys, all right. You keep telling her ass that.
When they start to view you with thanks, based on the experiences they've had. And here's the thing. We can say what we want to say. We can be the average beta male and say, well, that's what she get for messing with Pookie and Ray. We can say that.
Oh, I can't stand dudes that be like, well, that's them niggas you fucking with. First of all, we don't have control over motherfuckers who are set out to hurt us. We don't have control over that. 9 times out of 10, they come on with a mask on and they acting like they Prince Charming. They just this perfect guy and they loving and caring and they listen. They just busy. They're learning you at this time. You don't know who this motherfucker really is until you know his relationship with God and how he is from within.
It's not that she dealt with Pookie and Riri. It's that there's a group of men, and not just Pookies, there are men all over. There are men who have multiple degrees and they're making 6 figures. There are millionaires who are dirty, grimy individuals. And if you don't know them personally, you don't know that. They wear a mask. Don't wear.
Hell yeah, you'll go on their social media and that shit look picture perfect. And they motherfucking life in real time be fucked up. They be the worst motherfucker you could ever imagine because you only looking at what's on the outside. His social media ain't got a fuck thing on it, but nothing but good shit. And then you get with this motherfucker and then you find out that motherfucker the straight devil. Don't fall for that bullshit. I like to see flaws in motherfuckers. I want a motherfucker. Let me see your flaws. Because ain't nobody that perfect. Period. Not even me.
Mask. Let everyone who knows you and everyone who meets you deal with you as who you are. You get the best result that benefits your life the most when people deal with you as who you are. It doesn't benefit you to try to be someone else. It doesn't benefit you.
Fair Use Act.
To falsify the facts of who you are. If you're so terrible, if you feel so terrible about who you are, you gotta fake it, then why don't you just change it? Why don't you work on becoming who you want to become? That makes sense to me.
Thank you guys for watching. This is Angela Tolliver, known as the Spiritual Plug. Holler.